Yeah, so my name is Jim Shurtleff. I teach government and AP government here. Teaching in the modular units brings some unique challenges. Anytime a student has to go somewhere for some type of assistance, I have to write them a pass, which is normal, but then they have to go and leave and they have to buzz in. And then someone in the office has to be ready, and those people are busy to buzz them in, so that might take a few seconds. Then they have to get through the door. Usually it's a walk to the office or the nurse. I had a student just today who needed Chromebook help, just needed something fixed down there. And they were gone for about 10, 15 minutes, where usually if you're inside, it's much quicker. And then once they get that fixed, then they have to come and buzz back in from that building, and they're outside. So like today it's raining. They might be getting wet and holding a Chromebook and trying to hide that. So it's a whole process being out here. The district does a good job with security, doing the best they can out here, but really what happens is they have to walk outside. And as soon as they walk outside, it's open to the parking lot. They're not inside a building changing classes. There's kids outside a lot at times, so that's probably a security concern. Sometimes they're walking, outside through a parking lot to get to the next class. So that's an issue. I think we do a good job monitoring, but I think part of that just being out here causes that issue. Getting here on time is tough. They only got 4 minutes in between classes to get here, and that's a challenge coming from other sides of the building. It's a little isolated. Getting to resources in the building can take a while. If they need technology help, they go to see a nurse. If they got to check in with a counselor, you're very isolated from the actual main building. And I think that is some of the challenges. Some other challenges with it is just the space. The way I like to teach my classroom, we can get up and move around, and there's, when you put 26 kids in one of these rooms, it's not a lot of space for kids to be able to move around as much. So that's another challenge that we face. If we had more space in my class, like I said, some of the stuff we can do in class would change for the better. We can do collaborative work now, but it's mostly just limited. You have to sit at this table and work. Kids aren't able to move around to different groups. I used to do some stuff where we put stuff on walls and kids move around, and it's just very difficult out here. So I think the learning would be different. I think today's learning is very technology and then collaboration. And it's tough when you have limited space and kids, when they move, are just bumping into each other. So I think more space would allow for a lot more learning activities that would help.